Hi, I'm Kevin Ireland with the Ogden Weber Chamber of Commerce, and you're watching Chamber Chat. Hello, Holly.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So we want to talk about some of the shows that you do for Bill, like crowd surfing and some of the others. So tell me a little bit about how you got started working with crowd surfing.
So I came back from LA. I'd been in LA for about 5 years. Came back here. I did TV here prior to that. Came back to Utah. Wanted to get back in the game.
Yep.
And a small station, KPDR, I had a friend that was working there, said, come in and help us start a talk show. And I had done similar things for KJazz prior to that.
Okay.
So we started Talk Utah. And of course, we brought in the awesome Bill to help us and to get it going. And then all of a sudden, I got drug into this thing called crowd surfing. I think one of the first ones was, the first one we did was actually right here in Ogden doing the car show. And Farrell was there, and it was terrifying. And then he made me start doing these haunted houses. And I told him, I'm like, dude, you're gonna hate me at the end of this because I swear, I didn't know that I hit until after.
Yeah, we've heard about your hitting.
I didn't know, but I fair warned. I said, I don't know, I'm a baby. I don't do scary movies. I don't do haunted houses. Like after high school, when you're trying to be cool, I was like, I'm not cool anymore. I just accepted that I'm a dork. I don't do scary. And then these guys drugged me, and I thought, you know what, after I'm like cussing and going crazy, they'll totally leave me alone. No, they made me go every single one.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna make me do it again.
So you know what the burning question is?
What?
About you and
Please
Farrell.
Don't, because he's just paid you.
Are you guys good friends?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Are you?
Yes, actually, I am. That was so nice. Thank you, Kevin Ireland. You're my favorite talk show host ever. Let's see. No, the stupid joke that is the running joke.
And now, what joke would that be?
You know the joke.
Something from Park City that happened?
Yes, a drunk man, totally drunk, inebriated man, somehow thought we were like together, and then from there everyone just thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. But on a side note, honestly, from the minute I met Farrell, I have to brag because from being in LA and from being in this industry, he's a really talented comedian. He's really good at what he does. And the first thing I wanted him to do as far as being a producer, I was like him in Park City at Sundance, because I'd worked for the Sundance Film Festival for a long time.
All right.
And can you not see how
totally.
Can you see where my brain is going? Take Farrell, and he would call me and be like, what should I wear? And I'm like, Farrell, exactly what you would wear.
Exactly.
Wear that. If I see you in black, I'll be mad. You better, just so he can camo, and oh my gosh, it was fantastic. It was fun.
Great. And those are some great pieces.
It was really,
some of the interviews you guys have done up there have just been awesome. And I think that's what makes the show so popular is Farrell is just Farrell.
Yeah.
And he was very complimentary to you. I talked to him before.
Oh, no.
And he really was. He was saying that you asked the intelligent questions, and he just asked whatever comes to his mind. And it just seems to work.
It does kind of seem to work.
And it
that
works
way.
really well. So now you have another show, too. Tell us about that.
Okay, so Talk 365, which is a morph into that because I think we're going to be branching out a little bit into the world of regional television. And so Talk Utah, it's basically the same thing. We're not changing the formula or anything like that. We do have a few new hosts. Actually, Rich Bonaducci is going to host with me.
Yes, and I heard that. I think that's great. And I like Rich. He's a good guy.
He's a really funny, good guy, right?
Yeah,
and a team player, which I love because he's really good. I feel like for local television, you have to be able to be good at producing and behind the scenes and not be a diva and be willing to come in and do everything. And so he's really good like that. And then we've got, of course, Farrell and I out and about. We're still going to be, raising
mixing it up,
mayhem. But
I love it.
Our zone of terror has broadened.
That's great.
We just won't be in Utah.
That.
We'll be in the West now.
I love that.
So look out Colorado. Look out. So
I'm going to ask you the same two questions I asked Farrell.
Okay.
So first, what's been your favorite episode or interview that you've done with crowd surfing?
Okay. Do I get to think about this for a minute?
About a half second.
Okay.
And?
Favorite. Wow, that's really hard. I have to say, I don't know if that was crowd surfing. This is kind of going to Sundance.
Okay,
and that might be kind of lame.
That'll work.
But then I have two.
Okay.
So the first one would be Napoleon Dynamite Jared Hess, just because he's local. And it was really fun. I've always idolized his career. I think he has the dream career of any local filmmaker.
Okay.
Started out with a short, got
Right.
it into the Sundance Film Festival, which was incredibly biased against comedy and Utah, and so it was just, and he was so down to earth and such a cool guy, and he lives in Utah, but he's back and forth between LA, and I'm like,
That's awesome.
and has a family. I'm like, that's like the life I'd love to have. So I mean, meeting him was really cool, and interviewing him was really fun. And then there was an older gentleman here the last time we did the car show. And he had like a cane, and I don't remember his name, and I'm so sorry, but oh my goodness, he was hysterical.
Really?
He was like just Ogden, hometown. I'm not sure. He told me he traveled a lot. I'm not sure what that means as far as being, but he was
Block to block, or if that meant city to city.
I don't know, like on the railroad.
Gotcha.
I don't know what the traveling meant exactly.
Gotcha.
But he started talking about this TV show, and I'm like, that's me. That's our show. Like, and then he had like all of these facts on us. He was hysterical. So
That's
I actually
great.
just love talking to people.
And then the other question is,
'Kay.
worst experience?
Well, any day with Farrell for the most part, right?
That doesn't count.
No? Worst experience.
Or scariest, maybe?
Oh, well, the scariest is any of the haunted houses because I really do feel bad. Like, I feel bad that I swear so much and that I like hit. The hitting thing, I genuinely did not know that was something I do when I get scared. But fair warning,
Well, I think he's prepared now. He told me he was going to start wearing body armor whenever you guys
He
went
probably
to these
should.
haunted
I mean, if you're going to
houses.
make me go, now we know. You might as well be ready. So I don't know. I'll have to think of the worst interview. There was a lady that we talked to. Oh, I don't want to get in trouble. It was at the farmer's market. Farrell said something about the way I look, and she goes, "I don't think she looks that trashy." And I was like, trashy? When did trashy come into play? And then she like got
That
in-
trashy. You're not that trashy.
And then she went to just like go through and like criticize everything I was wearing. and so then I was like, okay, well, what do you think of Farrell? I think that's what he said. What do you think of my co-host Holly here? And she's like, I don't think she looks that trashy. And then with Farrell, she immediately goes to, he looks like a hard worker, a family man, someone who loves his country and God. And I was like, where do you find these people? Like, how does anyone get that from Farrell?
$20.
Is that what it is? Does he really pay people?
Well,
Dang it,
how
I
else would
knew
you
it.
get that response?
I knew it, Kevin. I knew these guys were setting me up left and right.
Had to be.
Thank you for finally explaining it
Yeah,
to me.
it had to be that way. Well, listen, people love seeing you on TV. You've certainly become a regional star, if not larger,
I don't
in
know
and around
about
the
that.
Ogden. Oh, come on.
Oh,
in and
no.
around the Ogden area.
No.
People love you guys together. I think you guys
We
do a
have
great
fun.
job. You're a great team.
We have
And
lots of fun.
So yeah, keep it
More
up.
people need to come talk to us. Come find us.
Absolutely.
And just chat, because that's the fun
Yeah,
part.
I think Farrell should have like a flag, like they put on bicycles, so when he's around in a
Should.
crowd, you can see where he is,
Yeah.
and then you can find him to come
And
over
like
and
a
talk to him.
blinking light or
that
something
would
like
work
that.
too.
Yeah, I think we
Bill
should.
would love that.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And I think like more people should be prepared to like bring us questions and bring us ideas, and because it's like a community show.
It is
Don't
for
be
sure.
scared. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great idea. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for talking to me. Do I get to interview you now
Maybe later.
for Talk 365?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that.
Okay.
All right. Thanks again. I'm Kevin Ireland, and you're watching Chamber Chat.